What up, y'all? Got a little different video. Gonna show a few shoes that y'all have seen in some past videos, but this video is a investment video. I've had a few people ask me what would be some good Jordans or good shoes to invest in, and I'm gonna start with one kind of shoe and uh, one line of shoe, like the Jordan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna stick with one. We're gonna do this is on the Jordan 1s, and these are three shoes that some of them you can still get at a decent price right now. Excuse me. And you can make money if you just hold them till Christmas time. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, like, comment. Let me know if y'all want to see some more videos like this and what y'all want to see next. But today we're doing the video on the Jordan 1s. Three that I think will be good investments. Well, I know they will be. And I got a little hint for y'all too that I found out from someone that talks to a lot of the big resale stores like Flight Club, Stadium Goods, stuff like that. But they're as big as them, but they excuse me, my allergies drive me nuts. It's like some resale boutiques, for example, and what they're saying is StockX and GOAT are about 2 or 3 months behind on the prices. So let's say a shoe on GOAT or StockX is selling for $250, then at those stores it's selling for like $350. So and they're having issues even stocking the shoes on their shelves. So this right here is three shoes that I promise you, if you get them, they will be good investments for sure. First off, we're gonna start off with, let's see, do we want to do most recent or oldest? We'll start with the oldest, because this one right here is one that will be probably one of the more expensive ones to buy right now. And that's going to be the Court Purple Jordan 1. We don't get many Jordan 1s like in a dope colorway like this, especially like purple. This shoe, right now, like I said, if you can find it on, somewhere for like $250, grab it. Cause like I wanted to double up on this shoe, and I tried to go to like some reseller sneaker boutiques, and like some of them was like $350 already for a shoe, and on StockX and stuff, it's under 300. So if you can get it around 250, 260 after shipping, maybe 270 after shipping, jump on it. I'm telling you, these three shoes, if you hang on to them till Christmas time, you're going to make money. And I got a couple other videos on some other shoes that are going to be some good investments too. But I want to start off with these Jordan 1s because these right here is three that there's a lot of them out there. This one's getting harder and harder to get, and the next one. But the third one is fairly new, and I think will be the easiest to get. But it's going to go up, in a short amount of time too. But come Christmas time, all three of these shoes are going to be bangers, and they will sell for good money. You will make profit. You can bet that. But like I said, the Court Purple, and this one, I would suggest big or little on this right here. Because at Christmas time, this one will sell good because the purple, girls like the purple, and guys do too. This has been a really good selling shoe. Tons of people have, just mad hot behind this shoe. And it's just a good, clean shoe. I mean, all the way around. I do have a little factory flaw right there. See that little crease line? Like that was straight from the factory. There's a couple little factory defects on this one from the factory. But, it is what it is. Like I said, the Court Purple 2.0. If you can get it, get this shoe. Like I said, right now it's a little under 300, but it will be 350, possibly 400 come Christmas time. Alright. on to the next one. And comment below, did y'all hit on the court purples? Do y'all have them? What do y'all think about the court purples? Like I said, me personally, the court purple is one of my favorite Jordan 1s that's been released so far this year, as far as like the general releases. The next one is one that I actually had hit on 3 pairs, and I sold one to a buddy. And if it wouldn't have been one of my good buddies, on both of these next 2, I hit on 3 pairs and sold a pair out of each one. And I still got 2 pairs of each shoe, but wish I'd have kept the 3rd pair on both of them. The second one is the Royal Toe. Now this one's going to be a $400 or $500 shoe, depending on how long you hang on to it. It's facts. It's, this shoe, I've talked to too many big sneakerheads, and this one's going to be an easy $400 to $500 shoe. The reason why behind that, on it getting closer to 500, is because the Jordan 1 fragment is very, very similar to this shoe. And this is just going to be a shoe that people that, don't want to spend up that fragment money, or people who wants to customize it to get it to look like a fragment, can do that and get it about spot on. The Royal Toe is another one that you can't do wrong on either size that you go for. You can either go, and I'd say on this and the court purple, grade school sizes is another good investment. Try to get the bigger sizes in that, because men that's got small feet, and you get those for even cheaper if you're able to buy those, and the profit on them is going to be that much more. Like, it's crazy how good grade school Jordan 1s are doing. So I highly suggest the big sizes in grade school, smaller sizes like 7, 8, 8.5, or if you can't get like something that small, go to like 11 or a 12, or 10.5 is another good size, or 11.5. Those are some good money sizes too. This shoe right now is going for what was it? I looked at it on StockX earlier. I want to say it was close to right at 300, like 280, something like that. But there was a lot of these made, and they're starting to dwindle down. So this shoe is going to be a $400 or $500 shoe. I don't know by Christmas if it'll hit 500, but maybe springtime it'll hit 500. Maybe by Christmas it'll hit 500. These shoes that I'm showing you, these first 2, come Christmas time, these are going to be big hits, because people that couldn't get them when they came out, they're just going to be like, oh man, I want a Royal Toe for Christmas. People's going to go online and they're going to buy these shoes. You can bet that. You can bet that. Like I said, just dope colorway. I love this. Like I said, I hit on a 10.5, 11, and a size 10. And I sold the 10.5. I still got a size 10. And then I got my size 11. Which most of these that I've got, all these right here, the size 11 is my size that I'm keeping for my collection. Just how it is. I really like these shoes. If you can't tell, like, I really like some Jordan 1s. Like, I've got my Rejuvenator sole protectors on here, and these things, they're definitely worth the money. I can tell by looking through it, that it has kept everything mint condition on these shoes. Like, if I was to peel this off, they'd look dead stock. So I definitely suggest, if you got the extra money to spend on them, and you want to keep the bottom of your shoes looking dead stock, get these Rejuvenator sole shields. They're real simple. All you gotta do is they come with alcohol pads. You wipe your shoe down. You do it with the brand new pair of shoes is the best thing to do. Wipe your shoe down. Use a heat gun. Heat guns, if you don't know somebody that's got one, you get one at like a car parts store for like $15, maybe $20. And it don't take no time at all. It seriously only takes a few minutes to do it. There's videos on YouTube from the Rejuvenator company that shows them doing all different kinds of shoes. So you can actually click a video on the shoe that you have pretty much, and they got a video of them putting these on there. And I remind you, this video is not sponsored by Rejuvenate or nothing. I just wanted to share that because, you know, with Jordans, especially like Jordan 1s, these stars and right here can get worn out. And if you want to keep those, if you're like me and you're not hard on your shoes, like I've wore these right here for about a week now, and let me show y'all. And I wear them to work every day. So you look at least 10 days at work and no creases at all. You know, you've got this, but believe it or not, that was pretty much from the factory. Like, that was pretty much factory creases right there, all through here. But as far as any creases right here, I don't have no creases on them. So, if you're like me and you take good care of your shoes, and you don't try to put no creases in them, then those sole shields are just going to keep your shoes looking that much newer. And I was really surprised at how good the traction is on them and stuff. Like, I figured they'd be real slick, but with those traction pads, they work great. And they'll keep the value of your shoes up. Like I said, with those stars on the Jordan 1s, or any Jordan shoe for that matter, like, that's one of the things that they look for is the soles. And if you have these on there and you've got all this, the knobbies and the stars and everything in mint condition, and then you don't have creases here and the shoes look very clean, then you can get a lot more money out of your shoe when you go to resell it, and compared to you wearing it and the rest of it looking good but the bottom being shot. You know, like, that's the big difference in money right there. A big difference in money, because this can look new all day, but if these stars are worn right here, it just kills the value. So you can spend like $25-$30 on these pads and these shields, and you know, for one pair of shoes, and you're going to get more than $30 out of that pair of shoes, more than you would if you wouldn't have used them, as long as you take as good a care of the top as you did the bottom. But yeah, this royal toe, sorry to get off on that, it's just I wanted to share that with y'all. I was going to do a video on those sole shields, but I bought a 3-pack, and I had to go by my work to use a heat gun, but I didn't know how good that was going to work. And before I got on here telling y'all something was a good product, I wanted to test it out, see how good it worked. And like I said, I've been going on about 10 days. Like, I put those sole shields on the day after I did the video on these shoes, and been wearing them every day since, and just really surprised at how good they work. And like I said, I wear them to work, everything, and phenomenal. But like I said, this shoe's another good shoe to buy and hang on to for sure. And the third shoe is the most recent pickup as far as Jordan 1s that I've got. And if I wouldn't have got hit up by one of my buddies that he's like part owner of a resale store in Johnson City, Tennessee. It's 96 Kicks. They hit me up as I was leaving, wanted to buy a pair. I know for their gram and everything, they like to have multiple pairs to take pictures of. You know, they sell the shoes. They ain't got no problem selling shoes. But I know they like, man, there's a big storm coming, so I'm going to try to knock this video out soon. Had to pause that video for a minute. It's coming a bad storm here, and that thunder was ridiculous. Scared the crap out of the little dog. Had to get him calmed down and everything. But on to the third shoe. Like I said, hooked up my buddy on a pair, but I still have a size, my size 11 and a size 12 in this. And it is the smoke gray Jordan 1 high. I think this one's going to do really good as well. I don't know if it'll go, I think it'll probably be about like the court purple, you know, 350, 400. Just simple fact that this one looks a lot like the Unions. You got, and especially whenever a shoe has suede on it, a Jordan 1 like this, like, that's just money. You got the suede black, red leather, white leather, you got the black suede swoop, and or swoosh, and then gray suede on the heel box, gray suede everywhere else. This is another good investment. On this one, I've noticed more bigger sizes does get on this one, but the grade schools that are doing okay too. Um, Actually, you need to get on StockX on this one because there's certain sizes on this one that's doing better than others. So you might want to be a little bit more picky on which sizes you pick for this one. Where with the other two, you can go grade school, uh, men's small and big sizes, and you ain't gonna go wrong on either one. This one a little bit more pickier on what size you can get, but still you hit on any size on this at a good price. Like if you can get this for around under $250 right now, then come Christmas you're gonna make $100 bill. Any one of these, if you can get them $100 under like around 250, 270 for the first two, easy $100 bill come Christmas. This one 250, $100 bill. And this one I feel like I'm kind of holding back on this one, but I think this one's gonna do better than what I'm saying, just because of the suede on this thing, and it's just a really clean cut shoe, and it's gonna go with a lot, in compared to like blue and black or purple and white. Like this is gonna match a lot more. Even though you got this red on, if you got some jeans, then you ain't seeing that. You're just seeing gray and white, which will match about anything. So I could see this one being another good one to hang on to and make some money on. And I remind you, these shoes, any one of these three, the longer you hang on to them past that, they're going to do even better. Like I feel like some of the Jordans that we've had released in the past, the Jordan 1s, like some of them are pretty good colorways. But the colorways that we've had this year are just banging. And, I feel like they're going to compete with the really good colorways that we've had in the past. So, you look at those shattered backboards. Them things are hitting for like several $100s. And in my opinion, I like this shoe as good, if not better, than the shattered backboards. If the shattered backboard had been a different color, like if it had been colors like this and been that patent leather, oh yeah, it'd have been even more. But that orange, like you can't wear that with a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like, and this, a shoe like this, if you could, and I remind you on these shoes, buy multiples if you can. If you got the money that you can, if you got, $1,000 to $2,000 sitting in the bank that you ain't gonna be touching for Christmas or spring of next year, buy these shoes. I'm telling you. Go on Facebook groups, look anywhere you can, and try to find a legit seller that has multiple pairs, and try to get the best deal you can and buy them. I promise you're gonna make money. And if you done made it this long in the video, please drop a sub, like, and comment. If it's your first time, please drop a sub, hit that notification bell. I got some more videos like this coming up. I've got one that I ordered some Jordan mids that are going to do good, and plus I got a couple pairs of this one colorway that's going to do good, and that's my next investment video as far as Jordan 1s are concerned. And they'll be on mids strictly, and these three colorways are going to be bangers. Like, I've already seen this one that I ordered, it just got re-released or restocked or finally released. I don't know. I've seen them they got released over across seas, and it was going for like my size, like 240, 260, and then today they released some, and then it went down to like 220 and 210, but for $135 shoe. You know what I'm saying? So I racked up 3 pairs, and then the other colorway was closer to this colorway, but I could only hit on 1 pair of them, and then the other pair I got at the house, the other colorway, I've got 2 pairs of it. So all 3 of those colorways gonna be bangers, and I'm telling y'all, don't be sleeping on these mids and these lows. That's the next thing I want to talk to y'all about. Right now, when it comes to Jordan 1s, it don't matter if it's lows, mids, or highs. You buy the right colorways and sit on them for a little bit, and you're gonna make money. The mids, you might not be making no $250 off a shoe or selling it for $250, but I have seen lows that are selling for like $175, and they're $90 shoes. You know what I mean? Mids, 115 to 135 after tax, and they're going for like 200, 250. You know what I mean? So like, don't sleep just because it's not a Hype Beast Jordan 1 high. Don't sleep on these shoes. I'm telling y'all, like, there's too many good colorways that are being released that people sleeping on, and they're missing out on money. Because everybody wants to go for the hottest shoe that they think is, when these mids and stuff, people, I'm going ahead and telling y'all, myself included, as you can tell, I got mids on. I like the mids as far as wearing them. I like the mids better. The mids don't rub the back of my legs right here like the highs do. And like whenever you walk in them, they don't crease as easy as the highs do. So therefore, a lot of people, I work around, people that comes into my work. I've got sneaker resellers come in my work, big sneakerheads that come in my work. My boss is a big sneakerhead. And 7 out of 10 people would much rather wear a mid over a high. It's just because of them being more comfortable than the highs. So more and more people are getting on these mids. I've talked to a lot of OGs, and I will say on these mids, go for some of the bigger sizes. Well, when I say big or go for the smaller sizes, there's that in between. That in between is there's a couple of sizes that are kind of hit or miss on some issues. If you go for like 7, 7.5, 8 on the small end, or 10.5 to 11.5 on the high end, that's going to be your two money sections. The others do good too, but I feel like those two sections right there is the money sizes for these highs and these mids and lows. I've just seen it. I've been paying attention to it and studying the sales and everything. And I'm telling y'all, if you don't listen to anything I say in my other videos, listen to this. I promise y'all, if you listen to what I say, y'all will make some money. And there's the shoe industry is so much money to be made out there. There's so many shoes that's being released. You don't just have to get the hottest Jordan release. You can get mids, you can get lows. Like, there's tons of other shoes that you can make money on. I don't mess with Yeezys, but I've copped 2 pairs, and those 2 Yeezys, like the Zions, that'll be a $400 shoe come Christmas time. I'm just got it in the closet, sit and wait till Christmas time. I'm gonna drop it for $400. The Barhams, Yeezy Barhams, that one's gonna take some time, but that'll probably jump up to like $500 or $600 if I wait long enough. Tons of shoes. There's you got some of these Reebok Questions. Some of those colorways, you sit on long enough, they're gonna go up. I feel like that the Sean Kemp Kamikazes, some of those colorways, I'm telling y'all, I haven't had those out in years. Years since I was a little kid. And they're re-releasing those. So therefore, they're going to be... Let me pause this because it's dogs. Sorry, I had to pause that again. Dog was going nuts. But, those Sean Kemps, those haven't been out in years. And that's a shoe that I feel like if you hold on to it, it'll go up in value. Might not be a lot, but it'll go up in value. There's just several other shoes that's fixing to come out that's going to go up in value. That's other brands. There were some New Balances that's been released that's going for good money. Just several other shoes. So like I said, I'm going to do some more of these videos. Y'all comment below, let me know what if y'all want to see more of these kind of videos. And like I said, I've got at least one more coming. If y'all want to know some other Jordan shoes to buy that's going to go up in value, let me know, and I'll let y'all know on some of those. Some of the other retro Jordans. And let me know if y'all like these kind of videos, or if y'all want to see some other stuff, like my top 3 shoes out of my collection, or something like that, or top 5. But like I said, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please drop a sub, like, and comment. I'm going to wrap this video up. It's fixing to come a bad storm here, and I'm about to head home. But much love, Peace out.